Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Learning. Today I am going to discuss the concept of demand and supply, in which we will see that how to calculate the equilibrium price and quantity with the help of demand and supply function, and the tax incidence means when the government imposes tax on the producer, then how we will calculate the incidence of tax borne by the consumers and on the producers. So let's begin. So here I have taken one numerical with the help of which we will learn how to calculate the equilibrium price in quantity and how to calculate the price by the consumer and price received by the producers after tax. So let's begin. So here I have taken one numerical, which is consider a market with demand function given by this price is equals to 100 minus 2q, and the supply function is given by this, which is price is equals to 10 plus q. Now first is asking calculate equilibrium price and quantity. So we know that the equilibrium price and quantity is determined where demand is equals to supply. So first of all I am going to graph it first. Here I am taking quantity and here price. Now I am going to plot the demand function here. So here it will be 100 and for supply it will be 10. So our supply function is like this and demand is like this. Now here we have seen that this is the equilibrium where demand is intersecting the supply. So now to solve this question we will write demand should be equals to supply, and we know that this is the demand and this is the supply. So we will equate these two equations. Like for demand it is 100 is minus 2q is equals to 10 plus q. So this is the intersecting point where in the graph we can see like this. So now we will calculate value of q from here. So here from here q is 30. So that means in the graph we have seen that quantity is 30. It is the equilibrium quantity, and from here we will calculate the equilibrium price. What we will do for equilibrium price, we will substitute this value in either of the equations, either on the in the demand curve or in the supply function. So I am substituting here. Here our demand function is like this, 100 minus 2q, and q we have calculated as 30. So here our price is 40. So this is our equilibrium price, which here we can also see it as like this. So this is first part, and now the second part is saying that suppose government introduces per unit tax of 15 on producers, find quantity traded after tax, find the price paid by consumers and price received by producers after tax. So now what we will do for this, uh, we will again write, I am again writing the equations. So now I know that the tax is introduced by government is 15. So what I will do, we will just add this tax to the supply function. So here if we add this tax to the supply function, then we have the new supply equation, which is this. So this is my new supply function. We can also plot this on the graph also. So here this is our 25 and we can draw it like this. So this is our 15 text, so here I am writing 25 and this is my new supply function. Now the question is asking find the quantity traded after tax. So here I can see the new equilibrium point which is E1, and here we can see that in the new equilibrium point the S1 is equals to demand. So that means the demand is same but the supply has changed. So our new equilibrium point is this. So now we will use the old demand function and new supply for the new equilibrium quantity. So the new supply function is this and my old demand function is this. Now we will calculate Q from here, which is 25. So if we want to graph it on the if we want to plot this value on the graph, we will write that here we can write 25, and we have seen that the quantity has decreased after imposition of the taxes. Now the question is asking find the price paid by consumers. As we know that this is the price paid by consumers, like A I am writing here, and this is the price paid by producers. So for calculating the price for the consumers, what we will do, we will just substitute this value in the demand function, and to calculate the price, what we will do, we substitute this value to the old supply function. So next I am doing substituting this value in the demand function. So our price for the consumer is 50, and now price for the producers, it is 35. So now we have seen that now the consumer will pay 50 after imposition of taxes, and the producer will receive 35 after imposition of taxes. And to check that we have done correctly or not, that the difference between producer price and consumer price is 15, that we can know that 50 minus 35 is 15. So that means that we have calculated it right, and we can also show it like this, that this is the price is 50 and this price is 35. So this part is our tax. So after earlier, before the taxation, the 40 is the price for both, but after imposition of tax, the consumer is paying 10 more, that means 50, and the producer is receiving 5 less, which is 35. So that means the incidence of tax is more on consumers and it is less on producers. That it is the consumer is paying, the changes in consumer price is more as compared to that of the producer price. So now I am having just quick recap. So in these types of problems, what we are given with demand and supply function. So to calculate the equilibrium price and quantity, what we have to do is we have to just substitute or equate these two equations, demand and supply, and calculate the value of Q. And for calculating the equilibrium price, we will substitute the value of Q in the price function or demand function. And then for the second part, after imposition of tax on the producer, we will have to just keep in mind that tax should be added to the supply equation. So we have added this in the supply equation, and we have calculated the new supply equation, which is also given here. And then to calculate the new equilibrium point, we have to substitute new supply and old demand, which is this. And now to calculate the price for the consumers, we have to substitute that Q in the demand equation, and to calculate the price for the producer, we have to substitute that Q into the original supply function. So this is how we calculate our incidence of tax, and in this we can see that the earlier the price is 40, so now for consumer it has increased to this, and for uh, supplier it has reduced to this. So more incidence is on producer as compared to that of the consumer. So this is how we calculate these types of questions. I hope you have understood it, and please subscribe my channel so that you can see my upcoming videos. In my next video you will see that how to calculate the consumer surplus and producer surplus and debt loss, and also government revenue after the imposition of tax. Thanks. Have a nice day.